Welcome back to the 25 Days of Christmas. My name is Shane Reinert. Thanks for coming back, and here's some more great Christmas stories. I hope that Christmas spirit has invaded your house and your life. When Taylor was born, two friends gave me 2 tips for Christmas. One friend told me to buy separate gift wrap tags and bows for presents from Santa. Another friend told me to have someone else write the tags from Santa. I did not realize how important these handwriting tips were going to be until a few years later. I remember I was busy in the kitchen a few days after Christmas when Taylor, who was 3.5 years old, approached me. He said something to me, but I could not hear him. "What?" I asked as I looked down at the paper. As I looked down at him, looking up at me with a solemn face, he held up a crayon and a piece of paper. "Write your name," he said. I went to the table, sat down, and wrote my name. Taylor quietly watched as I did this. After I finished writing my name, he left the table and he went to his bedroom. When he returned, he had one piece of paper with Jeff's handwriting on it, and the other he clutched a Santa tag he had kept from Christmas Day. He laid them down on the table, got up on a chair, and arranged 3 items and studied them intensely. "Nope, they not the same," he said. He looked at me with a big, bright smile. "What are you talking about?" I asked him. "This kid told me that Santa Claus is Mommy and Daddy. He told me to check the writing next year. I did it now," he said. Then he jumped out of his chair and threw the samples of mine and Jeff's handwriting in the garbage can. With belief restored in Santa, he bounced through the kitchen waving his Santa tag. 5 years have passed since that day. Taylor is growing in leaps and bounds. He has been asking me a lot of interesting questions lately. Who is St. Nicholas? He was a man who loved children. Why do people call Santa Claus St. Nicholas? It's his nickname. Reindeer can't fly, can they? I'm not an animal behaviorist. You need to write to Jack Hanna and ask him. How does Rudolph's nose light up without hurting him? You mean without electrocuting him? I have no idea. You need to call and ask an electrician, etc. I believe Taylor and I have developed a mutual understanding during these question and answer sessions. He wants to know, but he hesitates when asking his questions, and I only give him as much information as needed in answering his questions. I can see the doubt flicker across his face, but he doesn't question me to a great extent. He seems to be content for now. He isn't really ready for the truth, and I am definitely not ready to tell him. I feel that Santa is the only link left to that little boy who bounced right through the kitchen after he realized the handwritings were not the same. I know that one day in the near future he will no longer believe in Santa, and our last link to that little boy will be gone forever. Until that day arrives, we will leave things as they are. Someday, when Taylor has a little one of his own, I will remind him, after buying separate gift wrap, tags, and bows from Santa, I will remind him to have someone else write on the tags from Santa. Who knows? Maybe someday, years from now, he will be standing in his own kitchen and hear a soft little voice say, "Write your name." This is a great Christmas story, and I hope you keep coming back to the 25 Days of Christmas. I'm Shane Reinert.